Okay, so while trying to make my own auto-deploy that works, I ended up optimizing my run quite a bit. I brought it down to 10 operators, and then I realized that it was actually pretty good, I think, on the same level as most other runs on YouTube, so I could try to upload it. Then after that I realized that bringing down to 10 operators actually makes it much harder to make the auto-deploy work, so I brought it back up to 12 operators. This is my take on trying to make an auto-deploy, and in the second part of the video instead I will put my run with only 10 operators that I do to just complete the stage. It doesn't use any Elite 2, so it should be pretty easy to follow. Myrtle, you can honestly use any Vanguard. You don't need that many DP. Actually, you wouldn't need any DP at all at the start. She is actually useful at the end of the run. A Lord Guard, you can actually use Midnight. A Sniper, Cruz can take care of the flank stuff all on her own. If for some reason your Sniper is weaker than Cruz, then yeah, you should use Arin instead of Midnight. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. 3 defenders, the 3 stars are perfectly fine. Durnar, I just found her quite comfortable to use in this stage, and she's also an extra body to block the boss if you ever need it. She's just quite good. You can probably do the exact same thing using a Splash Caster. Just cost a little more DP, but you have Myrtle also. 2 medics, single target once, your best medics. Ansel is very slightly worse than Hibiscus here, because we are doing only single target. Hibiscus will never have 2 targets to heal in a range. Mir is better than Gavial because she actually has an active skill that increases her attack, her healing, while Gavial has her weird skills. But obviously, if you're Sussurro, just use Sussurro skill 1. 2 casters. You want one of them to be Steward. You want the other one to be literally Weaver. I use Haze, but you could use Durin, it will be fine. It would just make the run longer, which means there are more places where something could go wrong in the auto-deploy. So the best this single caster is, the better it is, but there is literally no requirement. You could do this without this caster. And then Gravel as a faster deploy is incredibly good here. Okay, let's start.
I'll come with you.
Start with Myrtle here. If for some reason you're not using her, you can just do this exact same thing, almost, just without her. Yes, she will get hit by the cannon when the boss makes the splash range bigger, but it just doesn't matter. You use her a couple of times, you use her skill a couple of times, and then you just repeat her. Okay, little thing that's different, if you for some reason are not using Myrtle, wait a bit to put down this medic, because you have to block this barrel guy with Gravel, and if you're not using Myrtle, you won't have enough DP at this point after deploying the medic. Okay, if the boss uses the skill, retreat Gravel, you don't want her to die, why waste DP? So if you don't have Myrtle, just do the Gravel thing first and then deploy the medic. Heal again. Let's put down Cruz first. When this barrel guy comes into the range of your Lord Guard, you can activate the skill. Then you can block the next barrel guy with Gravel again. Honestly, at this point you can just retreat Myrtle, she's getting hit by the cannon. And not really doing anything useful anymore. Okay, barrel guy blocked. Oh, I forgot, but Durnar should have been on the field for a while now. It doesn't really matter, whatever. I mean, you will get Durnar's skill much later because I forgot, but it kind of doesn't matter. This part on the top right is really forgiving. Slow down the boss a bit, make him use his skill again. crit. And then you can block a bit with whoever you want. Yes, this is a bit of an awkward place to block because you're blocking some small guys, use the skill. But overall it doesn't matter, you're just use the skill.
That's not a bad screen at all.
You're just wasting some time for the boss. Remember to do this to the barrel guys. Try to retreat your defenders and don't let them die, because that could mess up the autorun. Small detail, if you somehow fail to block this barrel guy here, blocking him on this tile still works. Okay, let's bait the skill one more time. I kind of don't want Miracle to die. And she's dead. Okay, whatever. Oh, by the way, I forgot again. Okay, skill, she can do damages. But you should, when the boss starts going there, you should put Stuart here to start dealing with this cannon. Some more healing. Stuart is actually better as this than good old Haze, because Haze will target the shit guy, while Stuart actually targets the cannon first. Okay, skill. For the flying thingies, cruise alone is enough. I'm just using the skills to clear the rubble faster. For blocking that guy, always remember to block him from the front. Like, put your units where he's going and never where he's coming from, because if there is any problem with your auto-deploy, and you put the unit where he was coming from, he will actually just go past that unit, and the auto-deploy will fail. Making an auto-deploy is honestly a pain. Okay, she's going to die, so we can just change blocker. Okay, retreat the medic, and change the blocker again. We don't need him anymore, we don't need him. Okay, at this point we can just let him go, honestly. Start putting down your medic. We are kind of waiting for Stuart to come up, honestly. Another medic. Stuart to destroy the other cannon, because otherwise the boss will have damage reduction. We want to block the boss here, like our defender or whatever here, and Haze with the tile in front. So bait the skill, and then we start blocking. Now, here, the thing is, Cardigan can usually tank 3 skills from the boss, but I will make her tank a bit less because, I don't know, there are some inconsistencies in the autoclear, I'm not sure why. So I will just try to minimize them by retreating my defenders earlier than I should, while they are still at a very high health. I have enough DP to do that, so why not, honestly. Like, we are tanking the next skill with a healer skill and Cardigan's own skill, and that's overkill. Cardigan's own healing skill is usually enough to tank the second skill, but as I said, I just want to be extra safe.
Down you go.
When this cannon is gone, we can actually start... I mean, wait, the boss... Oh, okay, I remembered the effect wrong. The boss actually doesn't have damage reduction as long as the cannon is on the field. The boss just has... okay, we retreat her. Just has damage reduction when he's close to a cannon. I don't know why I remember it wrong. Whatever, Case has been doing damage anyway. And I don't know where is it, Steward. We actually need to leave him there. Don't do that. It's like the first time I'm doing this stage, my concentration is flickering. She doesn't care about the skill at all the first time. And the second time she won't care because I'm going to use the skill.
Grant me strength. Grant me
Okay, so we are going to start to build this part of the field.
sleep on the job.
Good. Yeah, Stuart should stay here. We are using Stuart in that position because, unlike Hayes, he won't or any other caster, he won't target the rubble that spawns here, but he will directly target the cannon, which is a bit faster unless you have a really strong caster.
Grant me strength.
We can just retreat. I was a bit late. Whatever.
Here we go. You think you
And we can
all
finish the boss.
trimmings, don't you?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, I'm retreating him the first time the boss uses a skill because since the cannon is going to start shooting, we need a fresh defender here because otherwise that defender could die.
There you are.
Okay, prepare for the guys that spawn right here. You want to kill them as fast as possible, and you also want to use gravel to tank a bit because it would be a bit troublesome if these guys went on your arena because they will just kill arena.
Don't be afraid.
And without arena, you will have a hard time killing the other guys.
I'm coming. Medicine here. Please, take it.
Okay, she's kind of barely tanking, but it's fine.
You really think you'll get away?
Retreat. And this time we're going with Beagle.
Target location reached.
She's our highest defense defender, so she can tank it better than the others actually. At least until he uses a skill the first time.
Any orders for me?
Okay. This guy doesn't really matter. That also doesn't really matter. Okay, we can retreat him. Get ready to use her skill. She didn't go too low on HP, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, then... Okay, Stuart dealt with the cannon, so we can retreat him. Okay, now, when the skill starts the next time, we can retreat Beagle. These two guys are low enough health that Haze's skill can just deal with them.
Is it my turn?
Okay, he's not going to use the skill, he's just going to go past here.
Now, you think you've got all the
And we can go to
trimmings,
Spot
don't
to block him again here. And Haze just deals with them. If you are really worried that they're going to be active, you can block them with something. Okay, start putting Miracle here and generating DP because from this point on we are going to need the DP. Okay, we are going to stall a while longer. Again, this skill is not necessary, I'm just giving some extra heal to eliminate some bad luck that sometimes happens in auto deploys. For the second third of his health, we are going to use Arena to do this, and we can retreat Ace. This was a pretty bad mistake, I forgot to retreat my defender. I hope this won't compromise the auto deploy. I should have retreated Spot and then deployed Cardigan. I got distracted talking, and double speed is absolutely the enemy of doing stuff well in this part. Single speed may be a total pain in the ass for a video, but I'm doing it because it's way more consistent to do an auto clear correctly, you don't get distracted. If you're going to set up an auto clear, doing it in single speed kind of helps, honestly. Okay, I'm going to retreat. I'm going to go to Beagle, also retreat this,
Understood.
and use a skill.
Tell me.
Okay, we're bringing it down.
Right now.
Okay, the skill is starting. Retreat Beagle. Okay, you don't need Mir anymore, so retreat Mir.
Gladly.
And I think you can also retreat Stewart. Okay, so this phase is actually the one that is a bit tight on DP. And, I mean, I'm letting him die here because I don't want to start deploying yet. And this is the reason we are bringing Myrtle, actually. Okay, we're doing this. And then we are stalling a bit with our gravel. Taking gravel could take a few more hits, but we are not doing that because it's slightly risky. Just in a purely operators dying point of view from an auto deploy. Retreat. Let's go with Cardigan this time.
Understood.
Now we just need to kill the boss. Nothing special. In 15 seconds the other medic will be up again, so it just won't be a problem at all. I think she can tank a skill, but I have no reason to tank it actually. Can just change defender. And we are done. You can actually also put her in here because he's outside of the range of the boss. This auto clear should work. I will test it a bit, and then if it works, I will upload the video. Okay, here we're going with 10 operators clear. I managed to reduce it down to 10 operators. Technically, I know how to bring it down to 9. I could just cut haze. I only use haze to kill the boss, and technically I can stall the boss infinitely. So my defenders can technically kill the boss on their own. And for the second phase I can also throw Arin and Steward at him later after they dealt with their tasks. But it takes so long that for my mental sanity I won't do it. But yeah, you can just cut haze and bring it down to 9 operators. I'm just happy with the clear, I wanted to show it, and I mean, you can be way more aggressive with how you use your defenders, because you don't have to make it an auto clear, so they can tank a lot longer. I can show both Cardigan and Beagle tanking 80 seconds on their own, that's cool.
Listen, everyone.
Pretty funny thing, there was this guy on Reddit yesterday that was like
Not a bad position.
saying that this boss is a stat check, and his hit once just weren't enough. His Cardigan was dying in 5 seconds, and I mean, it kind of depends on what level his defenders were. But honestly, how is your Cardigan dying in 5 seconds? 5 seconds is not even long enough for the boss to go to the next skill. So your Cardigan is dying off skill. Are you even using your medics? Something is really wrong there. Okay, I'm not saying everything because until now it's almost the same
My turn.
as the clear with 12 units. I'm just deploying stuff more slowly. So not a big problem.
You really think you'll get away?
already did this clear quite a few times, but because I was also trying it for the auto deploy, but then I realized that with 10 units I just couldn't make it into an auto deploy. I wasn't capable of doing that. Interestingly enough, all those clears that I already did were with Spot and not Beagle. I am trying Beagle now because, okay, but I wanted her to survive, whatever. Because I think Beagle can be a little more consistent in the transition between phase 1 and phase 2 for the boss, because she tanks the cannon better than Spot actually. But I think she's going to be troublesome right about now, because there is a point where you want to heal your Durnar, because this guy does kind of a lot of damage, and Beagle can't kill Durnar. I think Durnar may actually go down. I forgot to use Stewart actually.
Understood.
And I may need to use an extra body. I will have to see what happens. I was also a bit late with Arian's skill, so we'll see.
Down you go.
Obviously, having less DP and less bodies, it's a bit harder to stall the boss, but I mean, with 12 operators, we had so much extra time that we just ended up not even trying to stall him. We just let him walk at a certain point. Here we will just use gravel to stall more if we need to. Okay, Cardi can stall a bit more.
Protect us all. Stay down.
My turn. I've given my warning.
There you are.
Okay, all of my worries were unfounded. This is going incredibly well.
Enemy strength. There is no head. Your attacks have no effect.
Down you go.
My units are not having any trouble at all.
Showing a good spot. I'm with you. Let's take it slow.
No need to rush.
Yes, sir. Out and
Freeze.
Oh, and since we are not doing any auto deploys, we can just let our units die, which is great, much more relaxing. I can even play a double skill since I like. Okay, should use the skill and lose a ton of time. Gravel actually survives. If I calculator die in user like this, maybe the extra HP skill was better. Doesn't really matter. I forgot to deploy Hibiscus actually. Which would have been better on my EDP, whatever. Here is going to try this cannon. I can start DPSing the boss. I now remember correctly that he only has the damage reduction when he's close to the cannons, not when the cannons are on the field. I can actually show off Cardigan tanking 8 skills, 80 seconds of the boss, 3 skills. On the fourth one, I retreated. First skill, I don't have to do anything.
Down you go. I can do whatever I want. Right?
Second skill, I still have to remember to use Cardigan sound skill.
Freeze.
Here we go.
And she goes down a bit more.
Your attacks have no effect.
Okay.
Down you go.
It's just the transition that is really... I was too slow in activating the skills, my bad, so she's going to die.
Heal that wound in no time.
Or actually not. She's still alive. Okay, I was a bit late in activating the skills, my bad. But yeah, she survived. can survive a lot of stuff. But yeah, the transition is going to be a pain. I kind of want my Beagle to tank during the transition,
Target location reached.
so I should probably retreat her in a while. I leave her... What? Then I'm going to make her come off cooldown. I think I should have enough time. Haze, take it easy because I need the time to get my Beagle off cooldown, please.
Cover me.
I don't know, Haze is doing so much damage that I may... I mean, I could retreat Haze, honestly. I may have two, actually. Yeah. I made a mistake when managing the damage and the switches, I guess.
Protect us all.
I mean, I don't think my defenders are going to kill. I hope not. But... Okay, now after the next kill I can just put down Beagle and finish it with Phase. My Cardi will come up in a bit.
Any orders for me? Target location reached.
Okay, we want the Beagle to have the time to gain a few SP. But we also want Haze to have enough time to kill, so... Okay, this is good.
Down you go.
Okay, now his party is the same as usual. It's just a bit slower and we will have more trouble with these guys.
Tell me.
Yeah, Beagle is tanking everything, she doesn't care.
Any orders for me?
Let's be a bit faster here.
Down you go.
Let's give her some extra healing. Hmm.
Is it my turn?
I want to be ready with the skill. Okay, I think I should be able to dump. Okay, kill. Okay.
Down you go.
So a lot of these guys are going to come here. Thanks to the skill, Beagle kind of survives everything. But these guys are still a pain in the ass, and the damage actually matters because we are a bit tight on damage. So,
You are.
but when the boss is going to use,
I'm with you. Here's the medicine.
okay, his next skill. Yeah.
I will
Okay,
protect us
these
all.
guys are now into Haze's range, so we can do this.
Place.
Gravel is actually, I mean, actually, I didn't need the gravel to kill this guy since we are out of king spawning. I could have just left him there, whatever. I did it at this point.
Down you go.
Please, come to your senses.
Use the skill to be sure because that's going to hurt.
Sure.
Okay, the cannon is gone now. This guy is still a pain, but he's going to disappear pretty soon.
Meow. You think you've got
Okay, we
all
can
the
just
goodies,
resolve
don't
this
you?
now.
All right.
Okay, just retreat this. Yeah, you're staying here for a while. Okay, not for that long it seems.
Support to you.
Um, okay, so now, interestingly, this is the part where the absence of Myrtle hurts the most, because we are really going to lack EP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um,
This is the place.
Not a bad position.
Okay, let's try to get back a few DP while we wait for
My turn.
this.
Tell me, how are you feeling right now?
Grabby sprint. Watch this. Don't be afraid.
At this point we can do this actually.
Understood.
Maybe I should have waited a bit more. I could have farmed a bit more DP. It's fine, I think. Probably.
Is it my turn?
Take it.
I will protect us all.
Down you go.
I mean, they cost less than 40 DP, so even if I rotate them every 20 seconds, as long as I retreat them and they don't die,
I'm
it's
coming.
actually fine.
Okay. It's curable.
Okay, I kind of want to retreat her.
I'm with you.
Kind of want to retreat her.
I am your shadow. Any orders for me?
Yeah, I guess I could do this.
One sleep on the job.
Just to waste some time for the boss.
Here I am. It's safe here.
Okay. No, we can actually stop him on the next tile over if we really have to. We are not forced to stop him on this exact tile.
I'll leave the support to you.
Okay, I managed my DP better than usual and I have more than usual, which is fine. But Durnar is so squishy that I'm not 100% sure if I can stall with Durnar for 20 seconds. Maybe if I can get Hibiscus kill on time.
Doctor,
Okay,
I can heal that wound in no time.
now I should
In
actually be
position.
able to stall. Okay,
This is the plan.
and now Beagle has enough defense to actually stall as long as she needs. Hello.
Doctor, please, come to your side. It's okay. It's curable.
Mission accomplished.
No need to clean up the battlefield. Okay, then we're done here.